President's engagements. Let's bring in the special advisor to the President on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale. He joins us live from our Abuja studio. Thank you so much for joining us on TVC News at 10. This is not the first foreign trip, neither is it the first bilateral meeting we've seen President Tinubu hold since assuming office. Are there visible gains from this international engagements that has rubbed off on Nigeria's economy?
Certainly, at this point, it's no secret that His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been very aggressive in the promotion and pursuit of foreign direct investment. It has been reported around the world by Reuters, Bloomberg, and other international and local media, the tune of tens of billions of dollars in investment pledges across multiple sectors of the Nigerian economy from foreign investors. We expect that to continue. Look, we understand that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is operating the Saudi, the president advancing very bold economic reforms with the unification of the foreign exchange rates, which is obviously an ongoing process, the removal of the fuel subsidy, ensuring that we're unlocking resources for infrastructure development, and to go to the ease of doing business, facilitating the establishment of an environment in which international business would want to operate in the country. That is really the focus of the president. And I want to just emphasize that Mr. President is coming into office at a time when we are moving into the implementation phase of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. This is going to see to, obviously, the establishment of a massive single market in which you have over 1 billion Africans and potentially, according to estimates from the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, a market size that will surpass $29 trillion by 2050. There is an opportunity here, I think, for...
when are we going to start seeing the visible gains of this international engagements? Because that's the question a lot of people are concerned about.
Well, we've already started. Look, the investors that made pledges, for example, in New Delhi are already, many of them are already in the country. For example, if you look at the expansion of Indorama, that is very much in implementation at this point. If you look at several of the other agreements that were struck, the MOUs that were signed in digital innovation and telecommunications, those agreements have already begun implementation, for example. So we're already seeing that. I think the main point is naturally when you're making massive investments, it's not something that is going to be concluded or finished on the ground overnight. You have to build the infrastructure. You have to make sure that you've tightened up the nuts and bolts of those investments. So that's to the rest of Sub-Saharan Africa. At a time when we're implementing the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, the notion that we can move cargoes on railways across the entire continent on high-speed rail lines is something that should excite all Africans and certainly Nigerians, given our market size and the fact that we're the #1 economy on the continent. So there's a lot that Mr. President is going to be advancing beyond just investments coming into Nigeria. He's looking at a continental framework and advancing that as not just the leader of Nigeria.
Advisor to the President on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, thank you so much for talking to us on TVC News at 10. We hope to see you later this week to give us a brief about the Africa Arab Summit.